Good morning. Welcome to Ozarks Fox AM on this first day of November. How are we even saying this? But oh my gosh, we're in for a cornucopia of joy and fun and excitement today on Ozarks Fox AM. I'm Jeremy Ray.
And I'm a thankful Maddie Conklin that I no longer have my pale, scary skin on.
What are you talking about? You look
From yesterday.
You look the same to me.
Okay, cameras turn the other way.
You know I keyed.
I know you keyed.
I loved your red eyes makeup.
I know. Well, I was telling Jeremy before the show, my whole family was like, wow, that was so iconic. And then my sister was like, so did they do your makeup at work for you? I'm like, that was us. That was all us that did that.
First of all,
here's the thing.
We ain't the morning show with Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon.
Yes, one day.
I was like, oh yeah, they have it figured out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be nice too? Because I told you, like, they really do have those car services come pick you up. You know,
which is so wild to me. But living in New York City, even probably in LA.
I wonder if they do. But
I've always wondered.
Really, when you think about it, though, all the morning shows are based in New York because of the time.
Yeah.
And they don't really have the morning shows in
LA
because
they
otherwise
stream
you have to
it.
be like at midnight to start the morning show.
Start the morning show literally when the clock strikes midnight. So.
Yeah, but that was fun. Did you have a good Halloween?
I did. Lots of cute little trick-or-treaters. Most of them were bundled up. I was like, are you staying warm? And like, they were kicking over our pumpkins because they all were so excited, and our little porch is kind of like tiny. So I had like 8 kids up there and the pumpkin's falling over. I'm like, okay, hold on, save the pumpkin. I'll get you your candy.
Did you put your face pumpkin out there?
No, I didn't. I was afraid it might get ruined, so it stayed downstairs. But yeah, it was good. And then you live in the woods, so you probably had no one.
No.
Maybe the deer. Did they come to your backyard?
I'm trying to think.
Candy.
I mean, there were deer. I will remember our pumpkin that we carved for us. When that starts getting a little bit more deflated, I will toss that to the deer, and they'll eat it, and they'll like.
Do you want to take mine with you? My scary looking
one.
Yeah, it's on the ground in the office.
I didn't even see it.
Well,
Was it still here?
I heard their story yesterday about being able to like recycle the pumpkin in a way, but I was like, I don't know where that is, and I know you would.
Here's what I love about living in the country.
Or the country.
So I'll throw the pumpkin out there, the deer will eat it. Anytime I have extra, like let's say, like I'm chopping vegetables, you know, the ends you don't like?
Yeah.
I save everything, I toss it in the yard to the deer. And it's not littering, because it's...
No, you're kind of
just
almost
food.
composting, but...
I'm composting, but...
Giving it to them.
Yeah, I'll throw, like, if there's cucumbers that have gone bad or squash, I'll just throw that to them. I had some green tomatoes that came back, but then the freeze killed everything. So I'm just tossing the green tomatoes out to them.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna give you all my rotted food then. Bring you a big old lunch sack of it. Hey, here's some rotten cucumbers, here's some rotten lettuce.
Thank you. Thank you, Maddie.
You're welcome, you're welcome.
But I do try to...
Feed them.
I try to feed them to keep them on my property so they don't get hunted. Because I love them.
That's true, but then you also buy a sprinkler to keep them out.
I don't want them eating my flowers. I want them eating Maddie's trash. Hello.
Okay, Jesse and Angela, how are your guys' Halloweens?
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Pretty chill.
Got some trick-or-treaters in droves last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
Did you dress up as Kelsey again for that?
No, I didn't. I just hung out in a sweatpants and sweatshirt thing. So, yeah, you know, I had a lot of Spider-Mans at the door. We had some Elsas, a whole gang of Elsas out there, a bunch of Minions, and yeah, it was good. In less than 2 hours, we were out of candy. So,
wow.
Partially because I ate quite a bit of it. Yeah, I was not about to start getting into the fridge and start handing out groceries, but
Here's a carrot.
thought about it.
Here's some cheese.
I would have been the least I would have been egged.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
I have a question for you, Jesse. Because you've been on the station, and did people like recognize you when you answered the door, or no?
No, definitely not the kids.
Not the kids. Okay. Yeah, and no parents that.
Kids, I recognize you from Ozarks Fox AM.
Yeah, there you go.
So, no, it was good. It's kind of fun. Like, this is my first Halloween, so this is why I'm so excited about this. And it was yours too in the house.
Yeah, in a house with a husband, all that good stuff.
So it's like you get the kids, they come up to the door, trick or treat. Then you hand them a couple pieces, and the parents are out by the curb with their coffee, like.
Their coffee.
And it was cold.
Yeah, they're
It's
coffee.
freezing.
Right, and then you got to be like, okay, here you go, honey. And then you give the way out to the curb, and the parents are like, all right, let's go. Say thanks. We're moving on to the next one. So, yeah. Good
Can I
times.
just say, Jesse and Maddie, after the show, I'm going to officially give you your adult certificate.
Is it
You're
time?
officially adults now.
Oh
Once you've done that.
Congrats,
Done
guys.
that.
You've become an adult. You
Once you get
truly
out.
adulted.
Wow.
Jesse, what sealed the deal for me is when you were like, hi, little kids, and then you waved bye to them.
Yes.
Officially dad. Dad type activity right there.
Yeah.
And I got
the,
some catching up to do, guys.
It's
It'll
all
happen
about the
someday.
Neighborly wave. Once you
Neighborly
get
wave.
Yeah. Oh,
Neighborly way.
wait. Oh, yep. That's
Oh.
it. So,
There you go.
this is something I would not throw to the deer this weekend.
Yeah, don't do this
for you
one.
Here. This Saturday, Wingapalooza returns to Springfield. Very excited.
Yes.
It's my favorite Springfield event of the year. So grab your wingman, head on out to the Expo Center this weekend. The Sertoma Club doing it once again. The 22nd year of the festival and wing competition gets underway. Saturday at 11 a.m. goes until 5 p.m. Again, that's at the Springfield Expo Center. An entire lineup of live music. You can enter a cornhole competition. You've got a raffle. There's an auction that day as well. And this is all to support Boys and Girls Clubs of the Ozarks and several other youth organizations as well. Tickets start at just $20. You can get the VIP tickets for $50.
Oh,
And I think
gotta
you
get
get
the
early
VIP.
access, and you kind of get some an extra bit of catering that is not open to the other people. So
That's bougie.
had it once. Did the VIP thing once. So I'd say it's worth it.
Are you going to do it again this year?
No. VIP, I don't know. We'll see.
We know.
We will see, but I will be there. I will be
Okay.
there.
Well, maybe I'll run into you because G loves wings, so so do
I
I.
haven't been in a few years. I want to say, Jesse, I mean, years ago, I want to say I judged it. You know, they had the judging.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
But it's
Ooh.
been years and years
I need to
ago.
find out how to become a judge.
Yeah,
that's a good-
that's what you need to do is be a
The
judge.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, try
Talk
them
about
all.
VIP.
Right.
Right.
Maybe if you don't want to judge this year, Jeremy, may I suggest the wing eating competition for you there?
Ooh.
It's I believe
It's low carb.
bone-in wings. So
Oh, bone in. Okay.
Yeah,
so
but
you got to really like it's a skill. I think at that
Yeah.
point, like anyone can just shovel boneless wings down.
Yes.
Right.
True
But
wing eaters do the best.
Don't you think that doing a boneless wing, a wing competition is easier than a hot dog eating competition?
I would think so.
I would.
I think so,
yeah.
because you can easily
way
just,
more.
there's like a certain technique.
Yeah.
The drums are a little bit harder, but the flats, you can easily do that in like
Yeah.
2 seconds.
Yeah, there's a skill for that.
For sure.
Yeah,
We
I'm
should
gonna
do
get
that on the show.
real
Just do it for
full.
fun.
Yeah.
I'm so
Do you
jealous.
guys want to judge me and Maddie doing it?
A wing eating.
Oh,
competition?
absolutely.
Do you want to
Jesse, you want to participate?
I can be the
Sorry,
timer.
I wasn't
You know.
expecting this. Maybe.
Real quick, we asked this earlier, drums or flats?
Oh yeah.
Drums.
I'm a drum
Drums.
girly. Yay, drums!
Flats.
I was the
Really?
only.
I like the flats. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Something about just
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe more meat. Probably not even true.
Yeah.
But
Well, what you can do, you can wash down those wings with some pumpkins
that?
you have hanging around your house.
What now?
Jeremy?
Yeah. So if you want to like balance it out, health experts are saying that, pumpkins are a seasonal superfood packed with fiber, which helps regulate blood sugar and aids with digestion. Pumpkins are also a good source of antioxidants, which protect your cells from damage. The seeds are high in fiber and protein, and also a great source of vitamin E and zinc that can boost immune health. But beware, pumpkin-flavored products can have a lot of sugar, but the health benefits kind of outweigh that. So
you mean the pumpkin spice latte is not good for my health?
What now?
It
I
has
think it's
sugar
good
in
for my
it.
soul.
I refuse to
So-
believe it. Yeah.
Guys, you know what I did a few years ago? It's been probably 3 or 4 years. I had a pumpkin patch in my garden,
Oh,
and I grew carving pumpkins, but I grew pie pumpkins. And I actually made a pumpkin pie from pumpkins, which I'd never done because I wanted to see
And?
the difference.
The result?
You take all this stuff.
It was delicious.
Yeah.
I say, was it more fresh than just buy the stuff in
for
a can?
Sure.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I controlled what I put into it
Oh, good
versus
point.
the can, which there's a lot of ingredients in
I think
that.
you might be
Yeah.
onto
That's
something
the key
there.
there, folks.
But it took time. Like it was time.
Oh, I'm
consuming.
sure.
But I was like, I want to see if you're gonna have
Yeah.
a pumpkin pie. Let's make it with real pumpkin.
And that's
do it.
and you use like the pumpkin guts, right?
Yes, so you
Okay.
take the pumpkin and you have to put it in the oven for a while.
Oh.
And then you have to bake it first, scoop it, puree it. It's
Worth it.
quite the process.
And you
But
take out the seeds, right?
no seeds, no seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no
I'm not a
seeds.
fan of
Okay.
seed fan.
Never.
Yeah.
They're burnt every time I try it. So, whoops.
Oh,
Oopsie.
Not great.
not great, Jesse Inman.
I do have a question. At what point of the year do pumpkin spice lattes go away?
No, they last through the Christmas season.
Okay.
They
so
do.
like
But in
New
my
Year.
personal opinion, the day after Thanksgiving, they need to go away, and then you're moving into the Christmas.
Yeah,
flavors.
I
Yes,
agree.
like
That's my personal
peppermint
opinion.
The Christmas
and-
drinks do
yeah.
come out today, though.
What now?
What?
The Christmas drinks are out now at
This
a
one I love, and I
certain
haven't had
coffee
in years.
shop.
Chestnut praline.
That's out.
That sounds good.
My favorite
It
is
is
the
so
creme brulee.
good. That
sounds
the
really
creme
good.
brulee one is the best.
Oh, man.
Too
That's
good.
not
Sorry.
diet.
Okay.
So Tom,
But with
let
these
me tell you,
temperatures.
with these temperatures, so I let my cat Dolly out about 2:55 a.m. Of course, before my alarm goes off, and I'm just like, "Can you let me sleep?" And she was hesitant to go out. Then I said, "You know what? I'm not letting you back in until I wake up because you got to learn your lesson." She was not a happy camper. She was yelling at me. She was freezing. It was so cold. Dolly, you got to learn your lesson.
Tell you what,
They-
nothing I love more
You
than
do.
a meowing cat.
Oh, yeah.
Meow, meow.
Jesse, I'm going to record my cat Dolly because she doesn't even
Please.
meow. It is a screeching howl. Like it's
Oh,
not even a
really?
meow.
Oh man, okay.
Even better.
That's terrifying.
Oh, it is.
3 in the morning.
It sounds like a small child screaming bloody murder.
She was a wolf for Halloween.
She was very
A cryptid.
There you go.
Skinwalker.
Okay, hold on. Let's keep this 2 bucks up a little bit longer here. Okay, so I was going
Oh,
to tell
no.
if you caught the last of
Oh, yeah.
Daybreak.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
There was a joke. Didn't have time
no.
to tell it. Ran out of time. It comes from Kevin and Chris at the Dub, by the way, our partners over
Okay.
there. It was, you mentioned the cat dressed up as a wolf. Well, October dressed up as January. So cold for Halloween. Anyway, that's all.
I like it.
Wait, was that it?
I don't get it.
October
Okay.
dressed up as January.
October
for
dressed
Halloween.
up as January.
January.
For Halloween.
That was Kevin, wasn't it?
That was Kevin.
That sounds like
I
something
still don't
Kevin
get
would say. It's so cold out there. Record?
It's so cold, record cold, feels like winter.